Aha, ụmụ akwụkwọ ndewonu. Kedu ilu ikpeazụ anyị mụrụ n'izu gara aga?
Anyị na-esi n'azụ ejide nwa nkịta.
Ọzọkwa?
Anyị na-esi n'azụ ejide nwa nkịta.
Asị na anyị na-esi n'azụ. Ọkwa ya? A na-esi n'azụ ejide nwa nkịta. Gịnị ka anyị sị na ọ pụtara?
You have to be strategic.
In doing things.
You have to be strategic in doing things. One moment. A na-esi n'azụ ejide nwa nkịta. Mmadụ niile.
Anyị na-esi n'azụ ejide nwa nkịta.
Nke pụtara na ihe ọbụla ị na-eme, ọ dị mkpa ka itinye uchu na ya wee mụta ma ọ mata ụzọ ị nwere ike iji mee ihe ndị ahụ ma meta ha nke ọma. Ọkwa ya? Right. Okay. Anyị ga-aga n'ihu ileba anya na anyị ka nọ n'ịkọwa ilu Igbo. Ndị na-esote anyị, ndị na-esonye anyị na online na TikTok nakwa YouTube. Chisom kedu? Ọ dị mkpa ka anyị mara na ihe anyị ka na-amụ bụ ilu Igbo. Anyị ka na-akọwa ilu Igbo, ya bụ na anyị ga-aga n'ihu ileba anya n'ilu ndị ọzọ n'ụbọchị taa. Kedụkwa n'ife bụ uche? All right. N'ilu nke ụbọchị taa, Chisom, do you have your book to write? Why? No writing materials. Come on, I need a day here. Our class comes first before the rehearsals. All right, we'll have a lot in stock. N'ilu nke ụbọchị taa, a ga-eleba anya akwụkwọ atọọla ụtọ ebe ahụ. Nsogbu adịghị mma. Ife bụ uche. Kedu? N'ilu nke ụbọchị taa, anyị ga-eleba anya, ilu nke mbụ anyị ga-eleba anya bụ ilu nke isi, mmiri bido n'isi gbarụọ, mgbado ya na-ara ahụ. Mmiri bido n'isi gbarụọ, mgbado ya na-ara ahụ. Okay, achọrọ m ka onye ọbụla dee ya. Someone find you something to write with? And pen. All right. Ndị na-esote anyị, ndị na-esonye anyị na online na TikTok na YouTube, anyị na-akọwa ilu Igbo. Biko, ọwụ na nke a bụ mbụ ị na-abịa ebe a, ihe a wụ klas ụmụ akwụkwọ ụmụ Igbo ndị na-amụ ka esi aghọta ilu Igbo. Ya bụ na okay. Ya bụ na anyị na-achọ ịkọwa ilu Igbo site n'ihe ndị anyị ma. We try to understand the Igbo proverbs from what we know. Please write it down.
Do you know that last word?
Mmiri bido n'isi gbarụọ, mgbado ya na-ara ahụ. Ahụ. Mgbado mmiri. Mgbado. Anyị ga-achịkọwa mkpụrụ okwu ndị a niile. Gbarụọ na mgbado. Gbado. Okay. Kedu mkpụrụ okwu ndị anyị ma na ilu a? Which words can we identify? Mmiri. We can understand mmiri.
Ahụ.
Ahụ.
Bido.
Bido.
Yeah, bido.
Bido.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. We know yeah.
Nara.
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 Nara. Go. Yes. Nisi. Don't we know Nisi?
You know that life.
See how be here, my Nisi. Okay. Amam na ayamai gbaro, all right? Ayamai mgbado. Okay. So, nke mbụ mmiri. Water, right? Gịnị obido? Start. We'll say start. Why ma n'isi? N'isi. From what? The top or head. We'll use that. Okay? We can say Naraho is what?
Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Hard. All right. Yeah, we know what it is. Yeah, it. What should be when the water is bad, like is ruffled, is not drinkable. Does it have a word in English that represents that?
Unfiltered.
Still.
Filthy.
Still water.
Filthy. Stale.
Still water.
Still.
Yeah.
Stale.
No, just still water.
Still.
Still.
It's poisonous water.
Ah, okay, still. Filthy. Right? Now, mbado will now be to be filtered, all right? Clean. Clean. And what other word goes with water?
H2O.
What other word identifies clean water?
Purified.
Oh, hold on. Those online, I need to change my camera again. This happens all the time. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're now saying Miri is water. Bido starts from the top head. Nara, difficult, hard, it. Waro, still filthy. Bado, filtered or clean, or what again? Purified. Pure. Okay. Are we beginning to understand this proverb now? Can we decode? Mm-hmm.
In English, it would be.
Yeah, let's start at least with English.
Let me see. Okay, water that's dirty is hard to purify.
That is dirty is hard to purify. It's nothing not missing.
Water that like from straight from the source
Straight from the source.
that is dirty.
Yeah, good evening. Go to the next class. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, are we able to decode the proverb? Huh? You started, but you didn't get everything. I think you missed something. Mmiri bido n'isi gbarụọ, mgbado ya na-ara ahụ. Something is a key word here that you're missing. Huh?
Water that starts from the top.
From the top. From the top. Is a key word here. From the top. Nisi. Nisi from the top. And that's really the importance of the proverb. Remember, what we're learning here is how to decode Igbo proverb. The meaning of Igbo proverb is not in the sentence. Some key words help us to understand the proverbs. Remember, the proverb is a very important aspect of Igbo language. And as Igbo children, Igbo young people, one of the things that makes you proud of being an Igbo person that can speak Igbo is your ability to understand the Igbo proverb. And I have to tell you that even some Igbo born who were born in Igbo land, it's difficult to understand some proverbs. Proverbs, you learn it naturally when you are growing up with an elderly mama or papa. Hello, how are you? How are you? Nah, you know, elementary, right? Okay, to the other class. Yeah. You all can get your seat like this. Just space, 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 space. Huh? This way.
Is that the second class?
Yeah. All right. Kedu onye na-eji ihe o ji ede ihe? Dabere, you have your book, right? So you have your book. Okay. If you don't have, get something. You want to write with the phone?
No, this my I'm getting my dad's phone.
Okay. All right. Okay, for those that are joining us online, ihe anyị na-amụ bụ Nkọwa Ilu Igbo nye ụmụaka Igbo. Young Igbo people learning how to understand Igbo proverbs. And this is a very, very important lesson for us. Okay, so having known that now, can we now try to say the proverb in English? Let's see how it sounds.
Which are the translation of the proverb?
In the English first, let's see.
Water that starts from the head. I'm gonna say like becomes.
So will be that if water gets bad, spoils, gets dirty, filthy from the top, what happens? It's difficult to clean it. It's difficult to purify it. It's difficult to get it filtered. Why?
Because like if It starts to
It starts from the top
it'll spread.
and it will spread down. And what kind of water are we talking about? Adanne, ndewo. Okay. Kedu ụdị mmiri anyị na-ekwu, yes?
River water.
River water, yes. That's the water we're talking about. River. Not the water in the cup. Not the water in the pan, basin. Not the water in the soup. River. Why is it river water? Because it flows. Because it flows. And it flows from where? From the top. So ọ bụrụ na mmiri si n'isi na-agbatu ya hụ na n'isi ebe ahụ ọ gbarụọla, ọ dịla njọ, ọ na-enye nsogbu, except you go back to the top. The same thing, ọ bụrụ na mmiri si n'isi gbarụọ, onwe ihe a ga-eji ọdụ ya eme. When the water is bad from the top, the base of the river gets bad. And the idea, we're talking about the river water, not any other one. So now, what is the meaning of this proverb? Meaning?
If something starts spreading from the source, it'll be hard to like clean.
If something is dirty from the source, it's hard to clean it.
Okay. Namundewo. Ọ eziokwu na anyị na-asụtụ bekee ebe ọ ka nwee ike na-aghọtata onwe anyị, mana ihe a bụ Igbo class, so asụrụla anyị bekee, no? All right. Yeah. So when the source is bad, the rest will get infected. This has to do with, this is talking about one of the things that we can deduct from this proverb is about leadership, right? Leadership. Ọ bụrụ na onye nọ n'isi bụrụ onye nwere agwa ọjọọ ma ọ bụ onye ihe ọ na-eme adịghị mma, it can spread down. This can affect leadership of the family, leadership of the school, leadership of the church, leadership of the community, anywhere you see leadership. And how does this, kedu otu ihe a ji gbasa anyị nwa bụ ụmụ akwụkwọ, kedu otu ilu a ga-eji agbasa anyị? Ọ bụrụ na ịnọkọta hụ onwe gị n'ọnọdụ onye ndu, n'ọnọdụ onye isi, if at any time you find yourself as a leader, gịnị ka a tụrụ anya n'aka gị ime? What is expected of you? You have to be responsible. You have to be punctual whenever. Excuse me. I thought people have left already. You said they're already here. I said, okay, you go. Sorry for the confusion. You know, I'm teaching, so yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, so leadership, responsible. When you want to attend a thing, you have to be punctual. And you don't have to spread negative what? Energy. Don't spread negative energy. You're not writing. Can somebody give her a paper? Yeah, make sure you capture what. If you're not seeing it well, come here. You can. Are you still okay? Okay. All right. What else is this proverb talking about?
Influence.
Influence. Influence also has to do with leadership. The top we are talking about is the head. The top here is the leader. And at any point in time, when the leader is spreading negative energy, it will affect every other person. And that's so number one, we ourselves, if we are not the leader, we are the followers, we need to be careful. When the leader is spreading negative energy, so that we'll be careful not to be involved. Number one. Number two, if we are the leader, we need to be careful not to spread the negative energy. Is that okay? All right. Enwere onye nwere ajụjụ maka ilu nke mbụ ahụ anyị kọwara n'ụbọchị taa? Any question? All right. Anyị ga-eleba anya n'ilu nke abụọ. Ana m echetara onye ọbụla ma ndị nọ na online anyị na-akọwa ilu Igbo. Kedu ilu mbụ nke anyị mụrụ na klaasị a? Kedu onye ga-echetara anyị? Nwa nnụnụ ọbụla nọ n'okporo ụzọ eme gịnị? Na-agba egwu. Gịnị mere ya? E nwere onye nọ n'ime ọhịa eme gịnị? Akụrụ ya egwu. Akụrụ ya egwu. All right. If you want to know the ones we have learned before now, please get a note from other people. All right. Get a note from other people. What was the second one?
What's the name? Wait.
Akwa ọkụkọ.
Oh,
Huh? Akwa ọkụkọ. Okay. Anyị ga-eleba anya n'ilu nke abụọ. Nke ụbọchị taa. This one will be a little bit difficult. Okay. Ilu nke abụọ anyị na-eleba anya taa sị, onye nwere ihe o ji achụ aja agaghị ekwe ka agbara gbuo ya. This is a very advanced proverb, okay? But we'll understand it by understanding the words. Onye nwere ihe o ji achụ aja. And this one will take us to, for me, telling you some of the cultural aspects of our life in Igbo. All right. What words do we understand here?
Onye.
Onye. We know onye. Nwere. Ihe. Oji. Ka. Okay.
Achu.
Achu. Okay. So we understand Achu here.
Aja.
Aja. We also understand Aja. Okay. That's cool.
Oh.
Huh? Buo.
Yeah.
Which one is Buo?
The last second. Yeah.
Is this Buo? Buo. Do we understand Buo?
Yeah.
Okay. Buo. Don't we understand Ya?
Yeah.
Good. Uh-huh. Gịnị bụ onye?
Person.
Onye, person. Are we following everybody? Huh? Are we following? Naked aha gị. Krista bụ aha Igbo gị. Chidera. Oluchi. Nna aha gị oge n'aha Igbo gị. Chukwunjika. All right. Oluchi. and Chidera. Onye nwere gịnị bụ onye?
Person.
Huh?
Vigilante.
Nwere
Has.
has.
Or who?
Yes.
Yeah, has.
Yes. We can kind of know that who is here, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, we're following. Has. Ihe.
Something.
Something. Something. OG. OG.
You said it.
Yeah, she's taking.
Huh?
Yeah, she's taking.
Taking or so, okay, we can use taking here or to use both. To use. Acho. No. I know you get one aspect of it. So kahabo acho. This one is acho. You see the Igbo word there? Acho and acho. They are two different words. So I know you will not know acho, but you know acho, like she said, is chasing. Acho. What do you do to sacrifice? You sacrifice, right? Huh? Sacrifice or make. Okay, make. Acho. Then aja as well is sacrifice. Okay. I think I will still leave this to sacrifice. So these two words, sacrifice. Do you understand? Verb and noun. Are you able to see from here? Is this blocking anybody? You're good? Okay. So this is verb. Verb of this. Okay.
Uncle.
Huh? Yeah, that's why I was asking. I suspected that it's blocking you. Okay. True. Sacrifice. Okay. So we don't know Agai. Huh?
To go?
No. Even to go. I mean, like Agai is negation, right? Thank you, those that are joining us online. Ndewono, ndị na-enonyere anyị na ikuku. Thank you for tapping on the screen for us. Abo na ebu nwa afọ Igbo. Biko, ahụgo m gị. Kicks expert, ndewo nna m. No. All right. So na mgbede anyị na-amụ ilu Igbo. Ka anyị na-akọwara ụmụaka Igbo ndị a mụrụ na mba ka esi aghọta ilu Igbo. Na klaasị a, ihe anyị na-achọ imewu inyere ụmụazị anyị aka ịghọta ilu Igbo n'ihi gịnị? Ilu bụ mmanụ ndị Igbo ji eri okwu. There's no wise saying in Igbo without the proverbs, and which is one of the very, very difficult aspects of the language. Thank you for tapping on the screen for us. All right. Agai will not, right? Will not. Agai will not. Ekwe. Gịnị bụ ekwe? Unu amaghị ekwe? Let or agree. Agree or let. Let's go over here. Get us a car. So here will be to or that. Agbara. Gịnị wa agbara? Enweghị onye ma ihe wa agbara.
That's done.
Huh? No. Agwarabo. Ghosts. Yeah, ghosts. Spirits. Gods, if you extend the meaning. All right. Deity, my brother. Deity. All right. I think it's the most appropriate deity. Thank you, case expert. Buoya. Buo is what? Kill. Yeah. Them, right? Uh-huh. Okay. I told you that this proverb is going to take a long time for us to decode it. And Yakai Gabambo Ubua. Abara is deity, my brother. Thank you, case expert. All right. Okay. To me. All right. Let us now go. Can we begin to understand this proverb? I want to give you the Nkọwa Ilu. Is there anyone that is difficult? Let's try to put meaning to it. We have seen all the words. No, you're not writing. Get a paper somewhere. Put off your phone. I am not a phone. I'm here in a class, okay? Uno chori a paper. You keep your notes so that next class, Iga kọwara ilu ndai morota. Nke a bụ ilu nke abụọ anyị na-amụ. Nke bụ na ị ga-agba mbọ gee ntị ka ị wee ghọta. All right, thank you. Anyị nwere ike ịgba mbọ ka anyị mata ihe ilu a na-ekwu. Can we start looking at it from the meaning point of view? Ụmụ akwụkwọ. Okay, onye person, can we? A person who
has something to sacrifice someone will not let.
Not someone.
To sacrifice something.
To sacrifice something.
Will not let a ghost kill them.
Will not let. Let's use the deity.
Deity kill them.
Kill them, right? Does it make meaning? Is it trying to make some sense? Yeah. If a person has something to sacrifice to the gods, they will not allow the gods to do what? To kill them. And what does that mean? Let's go to the Bible story of Abraham and his son. Who? Isaac. And we heard from that Bible story that Chineke gwara ya buru nwa ya bụ Isaac gaa mee gịnị gbuo ya. And matakwa na nwa bụ Isaac bụ otu nwa naanị o nwere, ọkwa ya? His only son. And nwa ka ọ mụrụ mgbe ọ nọ how many years old? He was already 100 years old, right? Mgbe ọ mụrụ Isaac. Then after how many years, like Isaac was a teenager, Osia gbuo ya. Now Abraham went to fulfill that, right? And ihe mere o ji gawa ka o gbuo Isaac bụ na o nwere Isaac, right? So asị na onwe Isaac, ọ gara akpọrọ Isaac gawa n'ihi na o nwere ihe Chukwu Chineke si ya ji ga-achọrọ ya aja, mana o ruo ebe ahụ ọ rọpụtaziere ihe ọzọ. Nke a Bible story, okay? I mean, like it is in the Bible. Let's come back to our Igbo culture. N'omenala Igbo, ọ bụrụ na n'oge ochie mmadụ mee ihe ọjọọ, the person will be demanded by the gods to make sacrifice. N'oge gboo, ọtụtụ ihe a na-eme bụ ihe ọjọọ. The gods will not allow the person to go free. And it's not only about the person. The gods may visit the family or even the entire community because of the sin of one person. Let's go back to the Bible because I know we all know Bible story. Do we know about a man called Achan in the Bible? Have we heard about him, right? What did he do? He went in and stole somebody something when they went to war. And then they went to fight another very small village. That small village defeated them, killed a lot of men and women. And the Israelites were like, no, what is this? Keduka, this they went back to their God to ask why. Remember, they went back to their God to ask why. Why would this little community kill us? And God did what? Told them that somebody in your midst has done something wrong. This is how the gods behave, whether it is the God or gods of the Bible or the God of the gods of our culture. There is similarity in the way the deity behaves. God, the Almighty, is a deity. In our traditional Igbo culture, there is a recognition of other deities that serve humanity. And these deities, when the land is being defecated, when the land is being messed up by human beings, they will get angry, and their anger will cause a very huge trouble for humans. In the real scientific sense, I must bring this. The Igbo people believe that the gods and the humans and God have roles to play to keep equilibrium. I think I've said this in the class before, of the land. That is to say that mmadụ kwesịrị ịga n'usoro nzọụkwụ o kwesịrị ịga dịka mmadụ. Ọ bụ na ihe a ụzọ ị kwesịrị ịga dịka mmadụ, ijehie, you have gone away from the route meant for you as a human being. This is what is called deviation. When you deviate, you have become a deviant in the sense of doing something that is considered a taboo. Is that okay? When you do something that is considered what? A taboo, something that is unacceptable by the law of the land, the law of this, the spiritual law of the land. When you go against it, the gods, the deity goes against that person. Now, ọtụtụ mgbe a na-enwe a question there. Yes, this way. Ọtụtụ mgbe mmadụ jehie, mee ihe ọjọọ na-ewe ndị ụmụ agbara iwe. Kedu ihe ha ga-eme? They will demand a sacrifice. Just like God demanded a sacrifice in the time of Abraham, in the time of what is it called? Achan. He demanded a sacrifice. Who can tell us what happened to Achan? Huh? Yes. You know, he was put to death. You know that God commanded the Israelites to do what? To buy him and his family by stoning him. That was horrendous, right? But according to what we heard of the Bible story, it happened for them and to them. So it is not different in our own time. Sochi, can you put up your phone, please? In our own time, the Igbo people do not believe in doing something that is not acceptable by the law of the land, the spiritual law of the land. Who can tell me one of the things the Igbo people considered a taboo? That is not universal. That could be like something that may happen in this community. In some communities, Going to farm in some market days, you don't do that. And it varies from one community to the other. Yes?
Murder. Murder.
Murder, right? Killing another person is considered a taboo. It's not good. It's not acceptable. Taking another person's property is considered unacceptable, even though people did it. Stealing from the gods is a taboo. There are so many things that the Igbo people do not accept. People do not get married with their blood relationship. You cannot. It's a taboo. So if people do things like that, if they do not appease the gods will come after them. And ihe o ji jọgbuo onwe ya bụ agbara anaghị achụ naanị onye mere ihe. He goes after the family. He goes after the community. I told you a story of a woman who was coming back from the market. Obona, the woman na akwa. She used to take snuff. She used to snuff tobacco. Have you all seen anybody doing this? Snuffing tobacco? In the village, right? Some do in the on the teeth, in the gum. Elderly men and women. Okay, so some of them is addictive, okay, just like smoking and all of those stuff. So some of them now are to the point that they don't stay one day without taking it, just like people get addicted to coffee or something. And so the woman was coming back. There was a huge wind, and it blew off her tobacco container into the river. And the woman was carrying a baby. And the woman said, "What?" She was almost giving up. She said, "Instead of you, the river, taking my tobacco, my snuff, stop something, please take my baby," that she was carrying at the back. And she threw the baby in the water. And the river took the child. And the river released the tobacco container, and she used it, and then, hey, now I have arrived. And she left, went back home and lied to the husband that the water really took the baby and all of that, but she lied. So the man was heartbroken, and during the night, according to the story, the Agbara now came visiting the woman and killed the woman and took the body to the river and all of that. And the husband said, "Now you have seen what you have caused to yourself." So I shortened the stories in a music. Now, what am I trying to say? There is a relationship, a communication between the gods of the land and humans. So much that if a human being does something that is not acceptable by the spiritual law of the land, ndị Igbo kwenyere na onye ahụ ga-eme ihe iji mee ka obi lọtuo ndị mmụọ, ndị agbara. And what is that? Ịchụ aja. Achụ aja means sacrificing sacrifice to appease the gods. So ilu a na-asị ọ bụrụ na mmadụ nwere ihe that the gods demand of them to pay, make a sacrifice, would a person allow the gods to kill them? Would they not give that? They would. Just like Abraham. Abraham had what God asked him to go and sacrifice, which was his son, and he went ahead. Let's say it was a situation, God, if you don't sacrifice your son Isaac, I will use you for the sacrifice, something like that. Abraham had to obey because he honored the word he heard, okay? And that is what the proverb is saying. Onye nwere ihe o ji achụ aja, agaghị ekwe ka agbara gbuo ya. What is the meaning behind this proverb? What is the meaning? Yes?
You have something to sacrifice. You wouldn't allow the gods to kill you.
Yes. That is a proverb, but we're looking at the meaning now. The proverb is yes, if you have something to sacrifice, you will not allow the gods to kill you. But what does it, how do we apply it to life? Yes. You can give up something that is important to you to survive. When a person is getting involved in a situation of life and death, and there's something to push out that is not human life to save a life, what would they do? Push off that. It doesn't matter how important it is to you to save that life. When a person's house is getting burned, your house is on fire, and there's big money in the house, and there's a child in the house, your baby, your child, your mother, human being, who or what it should be saved? The money or the person?
The person.
Who should save what or who? The person. Sacrifice that thing that is important to you for human life. So long as it's human, you cannot joke with that. That is. Yanwa ka ilu a na-akọwa, onye nwere ihe o ji achaj agaghị ekwe ka a gbara gbuo ya. People have been in a situation whereby somebody will point something at them, say, your money or your life. What do you do? What do you choose? Your money?
Life.
You choose your life. And how do you choose your life? By
Giving them money.
Werenu or Bikonu. Let me leave. Yeah. And this also tells us that as young people you are, you need to know that life comes with a lot of challenges. Life comes when you need to make some difficult decisions. Do not rule off that. What is so precious at any moment in time is human life. Much more precious than any other thing you may possess. Human life. It is sacrosanct. In Igbo philosophy, ndụ anaghị eji egwu egwu. Ya nwa mere ndị Igbo ji sị na ndụ bụ isi. Ndụ bụ isi ihe niile is another proverb. Okay? That is like another proverb that support what we're saying. Ndụ bụ isi. Life is key to everything. You can make money again. You can marry wife or husband again. You can build house again. You cannot get your life back when you have lost it. Whoever dies and comes back to life, only God knows the people that have done that. So onye nwere ihe o ji charge agaghị ekwe ka agbara gbuo ya. We have like 10 minutes into the class. Enwere onye nwere ajụjụ n'ilu a? Do we have any other meaning attached to it? In a moment of life and death, you sacrifice something to save a life. Whether it's your own life, the life of your son, daughter, the life of your mother, father, brother, sister. Save a life. People grow to understand that it is in human intuition to save a life. And that is how the Igbo people regard life. You don't waste life, you save it. You don't want to lose life when you can save life. So paramount is to save life. Chisom gini kinede? You're drawing or what? I'm going to listen, so that you don't get distracted. All right. He who has something to offer the deity should not go hungry. Thank you. Thank you, Kiss Expert. If someone has something valuable, give to a higher power, they shouldn't lack or suffer. What? It's all about sacrifice. Life comes with a demand all the time. When life brings that demand, priority is human life. That's what it's teaching us. Thank you, Kids Expert. All right. And we have said one proverb that supports this one, which is Ndubuisi, right? Which is life is key. Ndubuisi. Unedelaya? Okay. And I will write the supporting proverb, and then we'll look at one more proverb before we'll transfer to Ndo Bo Isi. Life is key, not life is head. All right, so write that one as a supporting proverb, okay? Okay. Ilu nke atọ anyị ga-ele anya. I want you all to know that ilu niile anyị na-amụ ebe a si na Omenka app. So for those that are new, Chidera and Oluchi, you can download Omenka app on your phone, okay? Huh? Omenka app. Omenka. Omenka app. Okay. Ilu nke ọzọ anyị ga-eleba anya bụ ilu has to do with animals. Ilu anyị nwere na bọọdụ ebe a sị egwuregwu nkịta na ibe ya bụ onye dara ibe ya adara ya. Ifebuche, ị nụrụ ihe m kwuru? Egwuregwu nkịta na ibe ya bụ onye dara ibe ya adara ya. Okay. Can we begin to identify the words? Egwuregwu.
Play.
Nkịta.
Egwuregwu is play. Nkịta.
Like now.
Nkịta is what? Dog. Onye. Which is what?
Person.
Okay, person.
Ibe.
Ibe. Now, I will include here one. Ibeya. Ibeya what? Friend. Mate. Peer.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? We have senior here.
No.
Na.
Dara.
Na is what? And. Dara is what? Fall. I will say fall for. Dara. Okay. Bo. Which is what?
B.
Is.
Or is.
Or B. Okay. Now that we have identified these words, kedu ihe anyị ga-ekwu na ilu a pụtatụrụ? Kedu ụzọ anyị ga-esi akọwa ilu a? Thank you all that are joining us online. Ihe anyị na-amụ na mgbede a bụ ilu. Anyị na-enyere ụmụazị Igbo aka ịmụta ịmata ka esi akọwa ilu Igbo. Ya bụ na ọ bụ na nwa gị na-eto eto, ọ dị mkpa na ihe nwata bụ nwafọ Igbo ga-eji mara na ọma Igbo maọbụ ọ mụtala Igbo bụ ịmụta ilu. Chetakwanụ na asị onye atụrụ ilu mee gịnị? Ụmụ akwụkwọ, kedu ihe anyị kwuru maka ya? Onye atụrụ ilu mee gịnị? Kọwara ya. Gịnị mere ya? Onye atụrụ ilu kọwara ya, gịnị mere ya?
Ego.
Ego. Ego gịnị? Oh my word. Bobro. Onye atụrụ ilu kọwara ya, gịnị mere ya?
Ego.
Ego. Ego eji lụọ nne ya mere gịnị? Furu ọhịa, lara n'iyi. Why are we saying that?
For someone, if you have to.
What is going on? Are you all listening to what I'm saying here? Why are we saying that?
If you have to explain a proverb to.
Yes. If you have to explain a proverb to a person, an Igbo person, it means what? No. Yes, please. It means that they didn't get a home training. That's what it means. Right? Okay. So one of the ways ofu otu ụzọ n'ime ihe a na-eji ama ezigbote nwa afọ Igbo toro enyere ọzụzụ, nne ya zụrụ ya, nna ya zụọ ya, bụ na ọ na-amata ilu. Understanding the proverb is an important aspect of literacy, of the language and the culture. Remember, this is our Igbo literacy project, whereby anyị na-achọ inye ụmụazị Igbo ohere ebe ọbụla ha nọ, karịchasịa ndị nọ n'ofesi, ndị nọ n'ala bekee, ndị nọ n'obodo Igbo, ịmụta ilu Igbo. So ọ bụrụ na isoro anyị, ya bụ na ịbụ nwafọ Igbo mana ịmaghị ilu Igbo, anyị na-amụ ihe ọmụmụ a Friday niile mgbe ọ ga-eji elekere asatọ gafee, mgbe ọ ga-eji ọkara gafee elekere asatọ nke ọwụwa anyanwụ. All right. So if you are just joining us, our class is, we are explaining the Igbo proverbs. Right. So this proverb appears simple. Simple. But is it simple in the understanding? So let's begin to decode. What is this saying in English?
The game between the dog is if a person falls for his or her friend, his or her friend will also fall for the person.
Fall for the. Can we use one rather than person? Can you repeat it and use one?
The game between the dogs is if one falls for
One.
the friend, and the friend also falls.
Good. Korono Oluchaka. In a dog's play, if one falls, the other falls on him. Thank you, Kicks Expert. Have you all seen the dog play before? Who has seen the dog play? Two dogs playing, right? How do they play? Rough. Okay. But what do you see when you see the dog playing? They're biting and fighting. What looks like a fight, right? But how does it go? You always see one fall, blah, 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 the other one fall on top, and then blah, blah, the other one will fall again. Right? Whatever you see that looks like biting, Do you know that they don't really bite each other? They use their mouth, their teeth, because that's one thing they have. So the same mouth they use in playing, that's the same instrument they use to tear flesh apart when it comes to that. Mana n'oge egwuregwu, nkịta ghọtara mgbe egwuregwu nọ n'etiti ya na nkịta ọzọ. The dog does not play that kind of play or that kind of game with any other animal but a fellow dog. I mean, one can say the cat family does that too. One can say the other animals do that too, right? To some extent. Now, gịnị mere ndị Igbo ji jiri nkịta tinye n'ilu a? N'ihi na nkịta bụ ihe a na-enwe n'ụlọ, right? The dog is a pet animal, right? Nkịta bụ ihe a na-enwe n'ụlọ. N'ala Igbo ndị mmadụ na-enwe nkịta. Who can tell us what the dog does for the family? One thing. Security. Primarily security. Thank you, Kiss expert. Security. Nkịta ọ na-echekwa ụlọ, right? Ọ na-echekwa ụlọ. Kedu ihe ọzọ nkịta na-eme n'ala Igbo in the traditional Igbo setting? Food. Nkịta provides food. So pets are hardly killed. You know that. Do you all know that nkịta Igbo na-ara nsị? Unoma. Na nkịta Igbo na-ara nsị. Nkịta Igbo na-ara nsị. Do you know what? Ọwụ na nkịta nọrọ na ezinụlọ enwere nwatakịrị na family back home. They don't do what you call potty training, right? As the child grows, and happier, you defecate on anywhere on the ground, and what the dog does is to clean it up. That's another thing the dog does for families. So security primarily is between human beings and animals. The dog chases away bad animals, including snakes. The dog chases away bad human beings. And also the dog cleans up the mess that the children make. Yes, when they use their bathroom. Yes. So in the night, the dog sees them even when you are asleep and begins to whoop. And if I watched this terrible, very, very gory film that was recorded from a camera, CCTV of a person. The man jumped through the fence to steal. Burglary or something, I can't remember what that is. So throwing that thing away, two dogs landed on him and broke his bones. They tore him. So they were on him till the owner of the house came. But then they've broken his hand, his wrist, broken his ankle, So that was in broad daylight. Now, in the night, n'ala Igbo, a na-asị na nkịta na-ahụ mmụọ. So sometimes when the dog in the Igbo culture, the traditional Igbo setting, the dog stays out in the night. And ọnọkọta n'abalị ọbawa, home. So ndị Igbo kwenyere na ọ hụrụ mmụọ. And ọwụ na ọ hụrụ mmụọ, when he starts to bark, the mmụọ will do what? Will go away. Okay? So it happens to humans as well. Ọwụ na nkịta ahụ shadow. So the dog sees very, very, very well in the night, like, the instinct of the dog, the protective instinct of the dog makes it to see even a shadow. Okay? All right. You had a question, Chidera. You were raising your hand.
Yeah. So what if you are coming to the house and the night to be there.
Yes.
If you are not the owner, what if you are not the owner, but you are not a bad person, and the owner invited you to the house?
That's a delicate thing. The dog will not know whether the owner invited you or not. Definitely they will bounce on you.
In case like the dog comes, but you're not afraid, but once they back, they start running.
Yes. Can you stand? Especially very big dogs. Very big dogs are very scary. Eh?
Like you said, you don't stand. I will.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm afraid if you can stand, they will really not. I don't know. It depends on the dog anyway. Some local dogs, yes, they may not come at you. But some other dogs, whether you run or stay, they will really start hurting the person. Okay. All right. So, what is the meaning? Oh my God, we are almost behind time. What is the meaning in this proverb? The meaning. Not the proverb itself. What is the meaning? Egwuregwu nkịta na ibe ya bụ. Or can we say it now? Egwuregwu nkịta na ibe ya bụ. Everybody. Egwuregwu nkịta na ibe ya bụ. Onye dara ibe ya. Ibe ya adara ya. What's the meaning?
If you're playing a game with a person and you injure the person, you also get injured.
Okay. But here, they don't injure each other when they are playing. I think the meaning is, in a game, you know that it's a fair game. When you are playing with someone, it should be fair, right? So when this one falls for you, you fall for them, yeah?
If you are trying to hold someone back, you are holding yourself back.
When you hold someone back, you're holding yourself back, yes?
Can you also be everything is fair in love and war?
That's really tricky. Not necessarily yes. Because many of the times, we are not fair to each other. Daberechi, are you listening? We are not fair to each other. Many of the times, human beings are not fair to one another. But this is a lesson for humanity, for humans to say, they don't bite each other. And like I said, the dog uses the same teeth to bite. But when it is play, they don't bite. They use the teeth to play. So so in a game, make sure that the game is fair. And know that you can win sometimes and lose sometimes. Some people, when they are beaten in a game, they take offense and they either start crying or throwing tantrums. You know, have you played Ludo before? Ludo? Good. Who has played what before? What? What? Not card. Card and what are different, but they are alike. So only one person has played Ludo before. Chidera, it's even Ludo before. Uh-huh. What other game have you played? Ludo? Uh-huh. Okwe. Nchom. Oware. Which one is that?
They use the seed
And you go
go around.
That's Nchom. That's Okwe as well. Yeah?
Soccer.
Soccer. Well, soccer is a little bit different, a little bit tricky because you want to win, really. Each other, you know, so all these recreational games we play, the words, the card, the nchom or okwe, you know, Ludo, all of those. When you lose, you know that it's a fair game. Do not throw tantrums. All right. Ebe a ka anyị ga-abịa na njedebe ihe ọmụmụ nke ụbọchị taa. Maka ndị nọ n'ikuku, ndị sonyere anyị na-ekele unu. Dịka anyị kwuru, ụbọchị Friday niile anyị na-abịa ebe a. Eastern time 8:30. Please keep the time. Ụbọchị echi na-abịa abịa, aga m anọ ebe a anyị ga-eleba anya omenala Igbo nke ga-enyere anyị aka ileba anya na egwu agba ochie na egwu agba ọhụrụ nke na-enyere anyị aka ichekwa omenala n'ala Igbo. We're going to be looking at the olden days music, Igbo music, and today's Igbo music. How do they help us in, keeping the traditions of our land? So thank you so much, my brother Case Expert, for joining us. Ọ bụrụ na ị bụ nwa akwụkwọ, biko gbaa mbọ na-ede ihe. Mgbe ọzọ anyị ga-amụ ihe ebe anyị ga-enye ihe omume. Ihe omume anyị ga-enye bụ na ị ga-agwa nne gị na nna gị ka ha tụọrọ gị otu ilu nke ga-eyiwe ilu anyị ga-atụ ebe a. N'ụbọchị Mọnde niile anyị na-anọ ebe a ịkụzi otu asụsụ. We're late. Start going down. Yes. So I ga-amụ otu asụsụ. Let's go down. Ka anyị ga-anụ maka rehearsal line, and then we will do the rest of the stuff. So ugbu a ụmụ akwụkwọ ga-aga, anyị na-aga ịgba egwu n'ihi na anyị nwere omenka cultural group ndị na-agba egwu n'obodo n'ihe niile nke anyị na-eme. Anyị na-agụkwa egwu, yawa bụ ihe mere anyị ga-eji agawa ebe anyị na-amụ ka esi agba egwu. Ịgwa gị nke ewe eziokwu, ụmụazị m ha maka esi agba egwu ọdịnala, atilọgwụ, achinkolo, ha niile a na-agbacha egwu Owere. Nna ngwa gaanụ. So ana m ekele ndị niile sonyere anyị. Ọ bụrụ na unu so anyị ndị nọ na Dallas, ndị nọ na Igbo Literacy Project nọ na Dallas, biko know that the elementary class ha na-anọ na Zoom, and the Zoom link ka ha na-eji amụ ihe. Ndị nke elementary nọ na Zoom, ihe ha na-amụ bụ akụkọ ahụ mmadụ na ka esi akọwa onwe, dịka aha mbụ and all of that. So we'll continue in learning Igbo proverb next Friday, and then at some point we will go over to Apaloku. Thank you everybody that tapped on the screen for us, and everybody that joined us and made a comment, especially you, Kiss Experts, Igbo, Chukwu gozie gị. Okay, the Zoom link. Nnenna ị nọ na Igbo Literacy Project WhatsApp group, ebe ahụ ka the Zoom link nọ. But aga m I share ya again. I will share it again. But ọ wụ na ma ị nọ ya, zitere m ozi ebe a. Aga m ezitere gị Zoom link nke ahụ nke ndị elementary. Mmadụ niile gbatuo n'ala o. Okay, yeah, biko ị nwere ike izitere m ozi ebe ọ wụ na ị nọ na WhatsApp forum anyị. Onwe onye nọ na ikuku chọrọ isonye na WhatsApp forum, ma ọ na ị nwere nwa ị ga-achọ ka o soro na ihe ọmụmụ anyị na Igbo Literacy Project, biko mee ka anyị mara, zitere anyị ozi. Ihe niile anyị na-amụ sitere na Omenka app bụ nke anyị hiwere maka iji nyere ụmụafọ Igbo aka n'ichekwa na ịkwalite asụsụ na omenala Igbo, nke anyị maara na ọ bụ ezigbote ihe na-enye nsogbu ugbu a, ịhụ ụmụafọ Igbo ndị na-asụ Igbo, ndị na-ahụ Igbo n'anya. Dịzị ka ọ ga-asị na ọwa anyị nwa ka ndị ọzọ gaa obodo oyibo. Ọ dị mkpa ka anyị nyere onwe anyị aka, biko nụ ka anyị gbaanụ mbọ. Na echi na-abịa abịa aga m anọ ebe a n'elekere 12 nke ehihie Eastern Time. Anyị na-aga ikwu ihe gbasara omenala nke anyị ga-eleba anya egwu agba ochie na egwu ọlọrọ ọhụrụ nke ndị Igbo ugbu a. Kedu ka ha abụọ si akpa agwa ma ọ bụ eme ka mmadụ na-akpa agwa n'ala Igbo n'ichekwa omenala Igbo. Si n'obi ebe a pụọ, elekere anyị 12 nke ehihie Eastern Time. Biko ọ na ịnọnyere anyị, ọ ga-amasị anyị. While you come around, we'll appreciate tapping on the screen for us. Thank you everybody. Special shout out to Case Experts for your communications and contributions. Nwanna Chukwu gozie gị, gozie onye ọbụla ndị sonyere anyị n'ụbọchị taa. Ka anyị ga-agba egwu. Anyị anaghị eweta egwu anyị na-agba n'ikuku, mana anyị na-erekọdụ kwa ya. Anyị na-egosi unu mgbe anyị mechaa, n'ihi na anyị na-akwado ememe hiri nne nke anyị ga-eme mụnụ ga-ahụ ya mgbe oge ahụ ruru. Ka ọ dịnụ ụbọchị nta ka anyị chọrọ na o were nchi. Chukwu gọzie onye ọbụla. Bye. How do I end my life?